Check it out. Got a new hoodie for my birthday. That's what's up. Howdy, folks, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the D-Bell Sports Podcast. We're going to talk about Week 2 against the Giants and see what comes next, which is the Bears. Of course. Now, basically what kind of YouTuber I am. I talk about some stats, look at the basics, I give my perspective. I don't go really into too much detail, but if you guys want a video about some more detail, some of the players, I have kind of done a little bit of that. Explained what players have what positions. Definitely helps me understand football a little bit more, the intricacies. So I might start to do a little bit about that. Especially our corners, because we're dropping corner, we're getting corners. Like, what positions do they actually play, and why are they not doing so well? Maybe I'll do a video on that. But the Cowboys obviously almost gave me a heart attack, winning in overtime 3 against the Giants. Boy, we can't have that, guys. In a tough division, we can't have that. Now, we also need to take our defense more seriously. We need to, revamp that. I don't know what to do. We let Russell Wilson have like his best game in a long time. I think he had 414 yards, December 24 or something like that. But it's 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. Cam Scatterbo had 45 yards and a touchdown. Malik Neighbors 167 and 2. Wan'Dale Robinson tearing it up, 142 yards and a touchdown. He's just throwing it so far down the field, so far, 20 plus yards. It's crazy. It was crazy. We couldn't cover. Dak played well though, so our offense isn't the problem. He got 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. So they both had an interception. Devontae Williams is working out very nicely. 97 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, he's emerging as our RB1. Of course, emerging. It's week 2, so he's already kind of established as our RB1, which I'm sure was already done in camp. But I do want to see all the other running backs on the field, But hey, he's doing great. He's doing great. So that's a bright spot because we redid all our running backs for the year. We had to find all new ones, so that's something. CeeDee Lamb had 112 yards. He didn't have any drops. 9 catches, 11 targets, no drops. He had 4 last week, which was crazy. And they asked him about it, like, why are you dropping so much? He's like, bro, I don't know. Like, this is crazy. I'm the best wide receiver ever. So no drops this time. No drops from George Pickens. So the offense was fixed very quickly. Now we need to fix the defense because we have to face the Bears. We did not have Aaron Bland, so he was injured during a practice, and we didn't have him. I'm not sure if we're gonna have him for the game tomorrow, but just as a reminder, he was the interception leader in 2023. That's where he got a Pro Bowl and an All-Pro. Injured in 24, playing all 7 games with 0 interceptions. Yeah, I think he came in October in the back half, so we really didn't have very much to play for. But we do need him. And let me see. I got this little thing. Let me just move that. Let me look it up. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers who doesn't know stuff. Is Deron Bland playing tomorrow? Because it's Saturday. I'm releasing this video on Saturday. It's Saturday. He's been ruled out. He's been ruled out, right foot injury. Yeah, team practice September 8th. Yeah, okay. He's officially ruled out then, so, okay. Yeah, dang it. Okay. Yeah, we do need him, especially since most of Russ's yards came on throws of 20 yards or more. So he was just torching, lighting up, whatever phrase you want to call it. We definitely need to make him uncomfortable. That's a pass rusher. That's, Micah Parsons, who we just released or traded, whatever. And so that's why we got, Jadeveon Clowney. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Trevon Diggs is coming back from injury. He played 26 snaps in week 1 and 59 snaps this past game, which was more than he thought. He was like, yeah, I played more than I thought. He thought his bro, his teammate, Deron Bland, would be there. He was not. So he's come back from injury. He's playing. Didn't do too well, I think. I mean, they're trying to use him back, but Kiara Elam, outside corner, didn't play well. You know who he is. Great camp. Everyone said, "Oh, you're doing great." Tried to assuage concerns because he came from the Bills. He didn't do so great in the playoffs, and he's from Florida. Go Gators! But it doesn't look like he's doing too well. So I mean, we drafted a corner, Trevon Revelle, but we can't. He's coming back from injury, so we can't use him. Our corners are hurt. This sucks. Very valuable position, as you can see with the best ones doing so well, making our teams look good, like Trevon Diggs, like Deron Bland, just a few years ago. But now they're getting hurt, and they're not the same. It's terrible. No, Elam didn't play well. Give receivers a lot of space. They're giving them a lot of space, so they catch them, they just run, and it's terrible. Russ had 450 yards. It's terrible. That's horrible. Reddy Stewart. Okay, yeah, we got Reddy Stewart. He was undrafted last year at Bears, so Matt Eberflus knows him. 47 snaps. So he played 47 snaps in the game, but only 18 the whole year last year. So he's getting quite a workout. He's getting quite an education. He's kind of been thrown in there. So sink or swim, we'll see. So we're trying to work him in. We're trying. We're not doing nothing. So that's good. We're not laying down. It's not a lost season. We can't have that. Anyway. Obviously the pass defense wasn't good. Yeah, 450. That number will haunt us for a while. So how do we fix it? We're going up against the Bears, Matt Eberflus's old team, who are struggling. The Bears are struggling. They're not doing great. They have a new coach, the former superstar Ben Johnson. He was a superstar as an OC. Everyone loved him with the Giants, but now he's a traitor in the Lions, and the Lions booed him. They loved him in Detroit. They loved him. Oh, you were the offensive coordinator that got us to the playoffs. We were doing great, and then you turn traitor and run to Chicago. Where is Detroit? Detroit, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois. I don't know. Probably wasn't too long a flight. But, Terrible. You get booed. I just wrote, you get booed. Booed by your old team. And that sucks. But they are struggling. Now, we did get Jadeveon Clowney, who just signed with the team, and who we just found out was arrested last week for parking in the wrong parking lot. It's kind of weird. It could be worse. So maybe he will help a little bit. Now, we could trade for Trey Hendrickson, but let's not go crazy. Maybe we could draft a Trey Hendrickson. Or maybe we just go back in time and get the 90s Cowboys back, but they'd probably be penalized every other play, so I don't know. It's 2025 now. Let's see. Jadeveon Clowney. He's only played a full season twice. That is a concern. He was injured last year with the Panthers, but he had 46 tackles, his fourth highest in 14 games. But of course, he hasn't played a full season very often, only a handful of times. So I don't know. He's a big question mark. We do need something. We don't want to have a lost season on our hands. No, we do not. Now, our division. We had a close game against the Giants. We can't have that. We need to beat them twice, which is what we did last year. We really did beat them in the Daniel Jones era. We really did. I mean, they were pretty bad. So we're kind of counting on that those wins, those 2 wins. It's like we already chalked them up on our little planners and said those are 2 W's. We need to concentrate on teams like the Bears, who are not good. So that's kind of a relief that I'm very much hoping to beat them. And the other teams later on, like the Packers, my God, the command, So yeah, we beat the Eagles twice. We have to beat the Eagles, and we have to beat another team whose quarterback has made the cover of Sports Illustrated. Look at that. Ugh, what issue is this? Let's see. What issue is this? Oh. This is October 2025. Issued in September, though. Probably before his injury. Because he's not going to get to play. But there he is. Jaden Daniels. Star quarterback drafted last year. And now we have to play against him. So our division's getting tougher. And I remember that video I said, oh boy, the Commanders look like they're getting a little better. And I predicted they'd go 12-5. And they got Jaden Daniels. I think I made a whole video about it. And they got Dan Quinn. It's like, oh, now we're going to have to compete against the Commanders. So we had some weird games last year, but this year, oh boy, it's going to be head-to-head. It's going to be pretty tough. Now, yeah, looks like Marcus Mariota, will get the start against the Raiders for the Commanders. Raiders are 1-1. Maybe they'll take advantage of a backup quarterback. Marcus Mariota is, Marcus Mariota. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't seen him play too often. He beat Trey Lance, but, I don't know what that means. Giants play the Chiefs. It could be the Chiefs' first win, which I can't believe they're 0-2. This is crazy. The Eagles play the Rams in Philadelphia. It is a repeat of this year's divisional round. So who knows? Maybe all those teams will lose and will be 2-1. It could happen. That would be great. And we can rebound. Jadeveon Clowney will have a great game. And everyone will say, see, we didn't even need what's his name. Which, we could definitely use him. So I don't think they'll be saying that. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Looking forward to the Bears game. Hey, Jadeveon Clowney. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action. So there's that. I want to look forward to stuff. I don't want to have a lost season. That's what people thought. As soon as they got Micah Parsons traded, it's going to be a lost season. Well, you know what? I don't want that. If I don't want it, maybe that's enough. Maybe. But let me know down in the comments what you think. Thank you, my Patreon members. I'll see you guys later. Let's beat the Bears tomorrow. Woo! Of course. Go Cowboys.